guys, welcome to my first video. So this is going to be a flip through / plan with me for the month of September. And for this month I chose a little fairy light theme for a little elegant touch, because I think September is a really elegant month when the seasons are changing and everything. So I drew little fairy lights on the top, and then for the word September I used a Tombow hard tip pen. And then for the calendar I made it spaced so there was one row between each number and on each row and column. So then I think the spaced out look makes it look a lot more elegant and put together and still minimalistic, which is all my vibe. Now for my calendar page, I decided I wanted them to be like floating and not touching each other because I thought that matched the elegant theme, and I accidentally drew 2 extra squares, but we're just gonna ignore that. So I drew little lights on the top, and also I made a little goal section on the side. All of this calligraphy is using, again, the Tombow hard tip brush pen. Now for my September playlist, this is a spread where I like to put all my favorite songs for the month. This is one of my favorite spreads in my bullet journal. So for this one, I used my Crayola Super Tip marker, and then I outlined it, and I think that makes it look more interesting and unique. And then I used washi tape to make a little arrow and a little fast forward button, which I thought was really cute. And for my mood tracker, I decided to make a bunch of little hanging lights, which I think is really cute. One of my favorite mood trackers I've ever made. And on the bottom I have a little meter to show how happy I am. The school year has started for most people. It's definitely started for me. So I added in a grade tracker just so I can track how well I'm doing in school and see my progress throughout the month. And I put it in a line graph format. So on the side is all the percentages, and on the bottom is the weeks, and throughout the week I can mark where I am. And I have all my subjects in different colored lines, and I'm just going to track them throughout the month. I think it's really helpful and something really cool that you can add into your bullet journal. Underneath that I have my purchases, which I recently just added to my bullet journal. It's very simple, very minimalistic. I like the boxes around the price, and I'll just write the item and the price in each row. And then for my September brain dump spread, I have just the little decorative lights on the top, and then I used my, again, Tombow hard tip brush pen to do the calligraphy for brain dump. And I'll just write down the things that I'm feeling throughout this month, and just anything that I want to write, really. This is my first weekly spread. So then on the top, I use little fairy lights around the number of the day, and I think it looks really cute. It looks like a little bit Christmassy and something really fun and interesting. The spacing for the boxes is 7 across, and then I left 2 rows in between each box. Underneath I just have a little to-do list, and then I usually would have put pictures on the bottom where it wrote Shine Bright, but my color printer actually broke, and if my color printer starts working eventually, I'll add in definitely more pictures. Maybe a picture of fairy lights, anything that adds a little.